the powerful and passed a law to stop child sex trafficking. We need John in the Senate.
I'm John Ossoff, and I approve this message.
The Live 5 for 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 6, the investigation into what led to the deaths of 4 people in Burke County last night, what we know about the suspect, and reaction from people who live nearby as your news starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 6.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Brad Means. We do thank you for joining us as coverage you can count on begins with a developing story. Governor Brian Kemp has suspended Burke County Sheriff Alfonso Williams. This comes after a recommendation for suspension by a committee the governor appointed. Williams, you'll remember, was indicted by a grand jury on July 9th on charges of accepting money to dismiss DUI charges and giving a gun to a convicted felon. Those were federal charges. He's also been indicted at the state level. This suspension lasts until either his case or his term ends, whichever comes first. The Burke County Commission just this afternoon selecting Brad Capitasti as the interim sheriff. He has more than 10 years of experience in law enforcement, used to be an investigator at the Burke County Sheriff's Office. He is your interim sheriff. Staying in Burke County now, where a massive investigation is underway after 4 people were found shot to death last night. It started about 9 o'clock. Deputies got a call to a home on Twin Lakes Road in Sardis for a welfare check. They found a man and a woman shot to death. They also found 2 other women dead at a home on Tom Bergeron Road. Then they tracked a Ford Escape they thought was connected to the case on Highway 56. They got in a chase. They got in a shootout. Adolphus Morris was in the car, and they shot and killed him. As this investigation continues, nobody else hurt in that chase.
At this time, we have notified next of kin of all 4 victims. The investigation into all of these circumstances are ongoing, and we are actually limited as to what we can say about this at this time. We expect more information in the next few days to come.
So far, no word on the identities of any of those victims. We do know they were ages 25 to 45. And as you might imagine, people who live nearby are pretty shook up right now. Things like this don't happen every day. The community's trying to process it. For that part of the story, let's check in live with News Channel 6's Jartavius Edmond.
The sheriff's office says there's no threat to the public, but people I spoke with say they are still shocked about what happened here.
Well, I just found out this morning about it. It really struck me real hard. Any loss of any family members, it's sad, very sad that it happened even in a little town like Sardis.
It's definitely a tragedy. I mean, we all know everybody around here. We all kind of protected of each other, so we're all just really shocked.
That shock follows a chilling night in Burke County. The sheriff's office responding to 2 homes. Chief Deputy Lee Webster explained what they found.
We arrived there, we discovered an open door and conducted a sweep of the residence. And at that time we found 2 deceased females. Of course, emergency medical services and the coroners were called again. And the coroner pronounced both of those victims deceased at approximately 10:17 p.m.
4 people between the ages of 25 and 44 were killed. As investigators worked both scenes, they began looking for Adolphus Christopher Morris. Deputies later spotted Morris in a red Ford Escape and tried to pull him over. The sheriff's office says Morris fled, eventually driving over spike strips before crashing into a tree near Charles Perry and Girard Avenue in Sardis.
Following the crash, the suspect, Adolphus Christopher Morris, exited the vehicle firing at deputies. Deputies returned fire, striking Morris.
The gunfire ended the search for Morris. It didn't end the questions. The Columbia County Use of Force Response Team is investigating the deadly exchange of gunfire between Morris and deputies. Meanwhile, Burke County investigators are still trying to determine how the two deaths are connected.
You know, these victims were targeted specifically, or is it just a act of violence?
I don't really have anything in particular at this time that I could speak to that. Like I say, it is an ongoing investigation, and I'm pretty sure we'll have answers to that in a very few days ahead.
For people here, those unanswered questions are now part of processing a tragedy they say is unusual for their community.
Everything had been going pretty well. Like I said, it's just a big tragedy that happened.
Hopefully nothing like this will ever happen again here.
Yes.
I think we all feel pretty safe overall. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Investigators are asking anyone with information to come forward. There's another update expected tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. For now, we're live in Burke County. I'm Jartavius Edmond, WJBF News Channel 6.
A teenager who was reported missing early this morning is dead after he got hit by a car in Columbia County. Deputies say 14-year-old Salem Carpenter walked out of some woods and into the path of a car on I-20 about 8 o'clock this morning. Now, his home alarm camera, officers say, showed him walking out of his house about 3:45 a.m. This investigation is still underway, but they don't expect anybody to be charged. Just a horrible story there. South Carolina Highway Patrol investigating an early morning crash in Aiken County that left one person dead. This was on the westbound side of I-20 near mile marker 30. Several vehicles, as you see, were involved. 46-year-old Clarice McNeil was a passenger in one of those cars. She got ejected from the vehicle. An Augusta mother facing charges tonight after her son brought a loaded gun to school. We told you about this last Wednesday at Richmond Hill Elementary School. Well, now charges have been filed. 26-year-old Destiny Schallhammer is accused of reckless conduct. Investigators say she left that gun inside her car. Her son got it and put it in his backpack. It was discovered at school after another student reported it. It is time now for a first check of our weather, and for that we want to check in with our chief meteorologist, Jenna Petracci.
Well, Brad, things are nice and quiet for the most part right now. We did have some severe weather earlier. There was a warning across parts of Columbia, Richmond, Edgefield, and Aiken counties. Now you can see we just have some light rainfall over near Warren County. Moving into McDuffie, Glasscock County, you're seeing a few raindrops as well. We do have some heavier downpours here in northern Hancock County, or southern Hancock County and northern Washington County. Not as much lightning as we had earlier, though, so that is weakening. I'm not expecting severe weather for the rest of this evening. Still a light shower near Hepzibah and parts of Burke County. You're seeing some rain, but this is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview network actually showing some clearing there in Burke County. So a mix of sun and clouds overall with a big variety of temperatures. So we definitely cooled down from the rain in Augusta. We're sitting at 80 degrees, but 91 in McCormick where it's been dry. 90 in Sylvania. Aiken, you're at 87. And the heat index was very high in our southern counties today. Now down to 99, but still feeling like 101 up in McCormick. Winds are out of the southwest, only up to around 8 miles per hour. And you can see for the rest of our evening will be partly cloudy. We're going to be dry and temperatures will be dropping into the upper 70s by the 9 o'clock hour. Now heat is on the way this week, and I'll break down all the details in your full forecast. Back to you, Brad.
All right, thanks a lot, Jenna. Happening now, Georgia Congressman Mike Collins bringing his Senate campaign. Downtown Aiken is getting its first parking garage, part of the redevelopment project at Hotel Aiken. It's going to have about 200 spaces. A few dozen of those will be leased by the hotel for valet parking, and then the rest is open to the public with access from B Lane and Newberry Street. We talked to a downtown business owner who says the garage is going to be great, but construction could be a pain.
Quality ramps, elevators that are maintained and functional, obviously good lighting, safe lighting. Yeah, I think that those are the features that need to be really thought about and thought about not just for the building, but as that garage gets used over the years.
The entire project should take about 2 years, so they'll finish in late 2027 or early 2028. Still ahead, getting veterans ready to work. There's a free service that's helping them land dream jobs.
See for yourself why News Nation is... Your most watched local news is getting a big plus. WJBF 6 Plus, now on demand. Whether you have Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, or Samsung TV Plus, our new streaming app is easy to download for your television. Plus, it's totally free with no subscription required. WJBF 6 Plus, built for the way you watch. WJBF 6 Plus is brought to you by the Mike Costello Law Firm. Do yourself a favor. Call the Mike Costello Law Firm.
Knock, knock.
I'm in here, sweetheart.
And how's my favorite gardener?
Oh, my knee's been too much trouble lately.
Well, luckily you married my second favorite gardener, huh?
Did I ever tell you Harold proposed in this very room 50 years ago this week?
Didn't he drop your ring?
It rolled right under the couch.
Okay, everything looks good. Just one last thing.
You remember?
You're not just inviting us into your home. You're inviting us into your life.
It's bow time. A Bojangles classic just got remixed.
Cajun filet biscuit with the bacon ranch and cheese. Cajun filet biscuit with the bacon.
Get a Cajun Bacon Ranch only at Bojangles. It's bow time.
At Georgia Power, we make sure the power's there when you need it, keeping the lights on at home, the clippers running, the crops growing. And now we get to deliver some good news. We're lowering our rates, giving Georgians more breathing room. The same reliable energy with lower rates.
The best part of my job is delivering good news.
Georgia Power, here for Georgia, here for you.
The 2026-20.
Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Tracci is back with us now.
Well, Brad, the temperatures are heating up and so are the tropics. I'll have your full Vapor 6 forecast when we return.
Don't snooze during Ash.
For your wellness.
Time with your family is sacred. I cherish the moments I spend with my wife and son every day. As a lawyer, I know how an injury can change all of that in an instant. It impacts your health, your work, your loved ones, your whole life. I'm Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy. After your accident, I'm here to help you recover and get what you deserve for your injuries so you can get back to the moments that really matter. After an accident, call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy. 706-724-7224.
Looking for your next ride? Gerald Jones GMC is the name you can trust. From Sierra 1500 to the Acadia, we've got the right GMC for you. Plus, our certified pre-owned lineup is backed by a 6-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Need service? Our certified technicians can handle all makes and models from General Motors. It's no wonder we were named Cyber City's best in 2024. Visit Gerald Jones GMC or online at GeraldJonesGMC.com.
You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and hopefully you dodged that severe storm we had today. It was definitely very active earlier this afternoon, but now we're mostly quiet here on Live Viper 6. This heavier downpour is starting to break apart that I've been tracking here near Hancock and Washington counties. Just some light rainfall in parts of McDuffie and Glasscock counties, and then over towards the east, Hepzibah, you have a light shower near you now. So southern Richmond County still seeing some rain, but our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview network across the CSRA showing mostly dry conditions with a mix of sun and clouds. Sunset will be at 8:19 tonight. We are already feeling how it typically would feel after the sun goes down. So we had some 90s earlier, but the rain really helped to give us some relief. We're sitting at 80 degrees, but feeling like 86 since it is still muggy, humidity at 87%. So here's our satellite and radar. I'm tracking this high pressure in the Gulf. That's bringing us a southwest wind, and that's leading to some moisture to allow those showers and storms to develop. Now, as for the temperatures, we're the coolest spot here other than Charleston and Wilmington. Notice most of the heat is to our west, 102 in Oklahoma City, but all that heat we're seeing to our west is going to start to build into our area with the strong ridge of high pressure that we're tracking this week. That's going to lead to above average temperatures with dangerous heat stress potential and only spotty showers and storms. So rain chances are definitely going to be much lower than they were last week. 20% Tuesday and Wednesday, then down to 10% on Thursday and Friday. So our best chance at seeing rain is going to be on Saturday. High temperatures will already start to climb tomorrow. Our average high is 93 and we'll be up to 96 in Augusta and Aiken. So here's your forecast for Tuesday, starting out mostly sunny and dry, 73 in the morning, up to 93 at 2 p.m., then 96 by the 5 o'clock hour. Now, Friday looks to be the hottest day out of the week, dangerous to even extreme heat stress potential. So high temperatures getting into the upper 90s and that heat index up to 110 by Friday. So please remember to stay safe in this heat. It is going to be a prolonged heat wave all the way through August 20th. We are expecting those above normal temperatures to continue all across the southeast. So remember to stay hydrated, limit your time outside. When you are outside, take frequent breaks in the shade and wear lightweight and light colored clothing. Now, luckily, even though things are heating up in the tropics, all of this activity is still to our west. These are some waves off the coast of Africa that we'll be watching. 60% chance of development for this area in orange. That's their main area to watch. Could become a tropical depression by the end of the week. But all of our models are indicating that this likely will not be an issue for us. So no immediate concerns in the tropics. So our focus this week is definitely on the heat. You can see even into next week, 98 degrees on Monday. Rain chances at 30% next week, with highs staying in the low to mid 90s even by the end of the week, Brad. And now congratulations to today's umbrella winner. That is Turnerman Heron from Aiken. Turnerman, you can pick up your Viper 6 umbrella here at the station and sign up to win yours on WJBF.com.
All right, thanks, Jenna. Still ahead, the North Augusta Yellow Jackets getting set for their upcoming season. What the players and coach have to say in sports.
Hyundai.com.
We're more than your service company. We're your neighbors. Castle Brothers provides heating, cooling, plumbing, drains, electrical, and generators with 5-star care anytime you need us. For whole home peace of mind, call on Castle for comfort. CastleBros.com.
For 50 years, one thing has never changed. When people in our community needed help, George Sink Injury Lawyers was there. Thank you for trusting us for 50 years. The CSRA's favorite news app is now even better with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
The high school football preseason is in full swing here. Teams are now holding some scrimmages, even some jamborees to get ready for the upcoming season. But first, let's talk about North Augusta here. They're looking to get back into the postseason. They're coming off an 11-2 campaign, including a quarterfinals appearance against South Florence. Now, while they lost some key players like running back Mike Doe, they do return their quarterback, Colin Tillman, who's taking full control of the offense this season. The senior passed for 1,000 yards with 15 touchdowns, and the team is ready to continue that winning standard with new and returning players.
Expect every day. They know what our standard is, and they bring that to the table. They're great leaders in the way they act and the way they carry themselves and the way they practice, and but at the same time they're not afraid to hold each other accountable, hold other teammates accountable.
They knew their time was up, and they've been showing they're ready to go. The new guys, they're acting like veterans, like they've been there before. We got a lot of new people, new pieces, but a great team still. A lot of people ready to show they're ready to be here.
Now, they kick off the season against their rival in Strom Thurmond. Well, also happening tonight in South Carolina, 6 teams will take the field to scrimmage at Lower Richland High School. That includes the defending 1A state champions, Bamberg Earhart, the Midland Valley Mustangs, and the Fox Creek Predators. Those are the local teams taking part tonight, and we will hear more from some of those teams coming up later on tonight at 11. Now, as a reminder here, don't forget our Football Friday Night Preview Show airs this Friday at 11:35 p.m. We will break down many storylines across the CSRA, including some of those coaching changes, reclassification, of course, and we even will have some private school highlights. Well, the Augusta Green Jackets are back at home for their second to last homestand of the regular season. The Jackets coming off their road trip against the Hickory Crawdads, where they finished out the series on a 3-game losing skid. Now, this week, they're taking on the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, a team that is in last place right now in the Carolina League South standings. First pitch is tomorrow night at 6:35 p.m. And, Brad, maybe they'll have some momentum back on their side.
Yeah, I hope so. We need it. We need it, G. All right, thanks a lot. Still ahead, going inside a shipwreck from more than 2,000 years ago. How about that? A look at the footage captured off the coast of Sicily.
Your roof has one job: protect everything underneath it. But year after year, scorching sun, pounding rain, hail, wind, and freezing temperatures slowly rob your shingles of the protection they were designed to provide.
Most homeowners think their only option is a costly roof replacement. Not anymore.
Introducing Renew at 17 from Roof Savers, our patent-pending roof preservation technology designed to restore and protect aging roofs.
With just one application, Renew at 17 helps restore shingle flexibility, reduce granular loss, improve water resistance, and extend the life of your roof by 17 years.
17 more years from the roof you already own. Why tear off a roof that still has life left in it?
Before you spend thousands replacing your roof, discover how Roof Savers can help you preserve it.
I called Roof Savers because I knew from a friend how good they were, and I knew I needed to have somebody inspect the roof, that I could call Roof Savers, and they quickly came out, went up on the roof, and came down and were able to tell me exactly what it needed. I knew that whatever they did would be right, and I trusted them. And when I saw the roof, it looked so great, and I was so pleased with it. And now I tell everybody about Roof Savers.
And that's why I'm proud to stand with a champion like Roof Savers. They saved my father's roof. Why not let them save your roof too?
America's #1 choice for roof preservation is Roof Savers. Save your roof, save your money.
You asked and we delivered. Gerald Jones free.
It's an emergency. You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today.
Here's one more look at our 10-day forecast. We're heating up tomorrow. 96 will be our high. It gets 1 degree higher each day. 97 Wednesday, 98 Thursday, 99 on Friday. With that heat index up to 110. Just some spotty showers and storms around over the next few days. Then rain chances increase to 30% on Saturday.
My goodness. All right, Jenna, thanks. An ancient Roman shipwreck, they think it's more than 2,000 years old, found off the coast of Sicily. A fisherman and scuba diver came across it while they were diving about 150 feet underwater near a seabed. The long ship was about 70 feet and it had jars on it. Jars, they say, were used to carry goods, including wine and olive oil.
The ocean is a scary place.
It is scary. It is. That kind of stuff is just eerie. And for 2,000 years it sat there.
Crazy.
Well, that is our report for now. We do appreciate you watching. We hope you'll be back at 7 after World News Tonight. And then, of course, wrap up this Monday, won't you, at 11 with us. Have a great evening.
Tonight, the